Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How do you feel today? I hope you will be enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class that is in English for grade 5 and we are learning unit number 10 and its title is Stop One Heart from Breaking. Yes, my dear fellow teachers, this is lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given below. You may click it, download it or you can amend it for your ease. I am going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Our today's lecture number 2, we will learn about past tense and we will cover a page number 94 and 95. Before in English for grade 5, my dear students, already we have learned about simple present tense. I hope you remember it. If you may not, you can watch this video lecture again. So today we are going to learn more about tenses. Yes, my dear students and my dear teachers, so what's our students' learning outcomes today? Illustrate the use of tenses, simple past, previously learned in their speech and writing. Identify and write sentences that state, negate something or ask a question. Yes, my dear students, so today we will learn about the structure in simple past tense and today we will cover just about state. Okay, and other structures and other types we will learn in next level. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in Al-Quran, Surah Al-Mulk, verse number 60-61, is the reward for good anything but good. So which of the favors of your Lord would you deny? Yes, my dear teachers and my dear students, so this beautiful verse is telling us about the blessings of Almighty Allah, that how He has blessed countless blessings upon us, that even we are not able to count them. So in this way, we have to thankful to Almighty Allah that He has favored us with so many blessings. Okay, so let's refresh our knowledge, what we had learned before. What do you know about simple past tense? Yes, my dear students and my dear teachers, pause the video, get answer from your students and then come back. Welcome back and I hope you have recalled that what is simple past tense. Okay, let's see what is simple past tense. We use simple past tense when we talk about things that happened in the past. Yes, my dear teachers and my dear students, so what is simple past tense? Simple past tense always tells us about the actions, about the things that happened in the past time. And what is past time? Past time is that time that we have spent and it has gone. So that time is called past time. 3 times we have past, present, future. So today we are learning past time tense. So we were at home in the morning. So this was our past time. Now we are in class and we are learning. So this is our present time. We will go to our home and we will get home after school. This will be future time. Okay, my dear students. So what is past time? That time we have spent. That time has gone. And it always tells us what happened in the past. And simple past tense is also used to talk about things that happened in stories. So my dear students, moreover when we are reading a story, when we are writing a story, so we have to be careful that we have to write it in simple past tense. Always we will find a story in simple past tense. Why we will find? Because these events, these things have happened. So that's why these will be found in simple past tense. So let's see few examples. We lived in Karachi. So what is this? This is simple. How we can get that? We can get that because this is past tense verb. That verb we will tell that this is a simple past tense. In next we will also, I will give you structure. First see just examples, my dear students. I baked the cake. So this is also showing that action we have done in the past. I baked the cake, not baking, I baked and it has done. So let's see structure. How we can make a simple past sentence? Subject plus verb second form plus object. Yes, my dear students and my dear teachers, we know that for a simple sentence, we need 3 SVO pattern. We follow subject, verb, object. But in simple past tense, how we can identify? We can identify through verb. Okay, and we will find verb in second form of verb in simple past tense. So what is subject? Subject always perform action, and verb, action of subject is called verb, and subject can be noun or a pronoun. If it will be a noun, it can be a teacher, it can be students, it can be you, Ali, he, she, it, if it will be a pronoun. And verb, that will be an action like go, eat, you are sitting in class, sit, write, teach, like I am teaching. So that teach is also a verb, and we will use second form of verbs. And what is object? Object receive action of subject. What is being done by subject, so that will receive object. Okay, so see in this example, we bought tickets. Yes, my dear students. So what is we? We is subject performing action, and it is what it is? Pronoun. Yes, you're right. And what is verb? Bought. So bought is second form of verb, and which is its first form? Buy. Yes, good. So we have used their second form of verb. Tickets, object. We bought tickets. In next example also you can judge. Government announced holidays. Yes, my dear students. So government announced holidays. So what is subject? Government. And how we got that this is in simple past tense? Yes, by verb. How we can find that this is simple past sentence? So we can judge through its verb, and because it's second form of verb. Okay, have you got, my dear students? So how we can see their simple past form of most verbs and in ed, these verbs are called regular verbs. Yes, my dear students. So now I am going to tell you about verbs, regular and irregular verbs. How we can find them, that these verbs are regular and these are irregular. So what are regular verb? Regular verb make its past tense with d or ed. We will find ed or d at the end of the verb. You can see in this example, see that aim, first form, aimed. There ed we have added, my dear students. Happen, happened. There also ed. Shout, shouted. Yes, my dear students. So that we have what? Simple past tense we can get. And rule, there are some rules. Rule number 1 is, if the verbs ends with e, just add d. Yes, my dear students. So few verbs are there. If those verbs end with e or double e, so then we have to add just d. We will not add ed. Be careful when we will add d, when we will find the verb is being ended with e. See in these examples. Yes, agree, agreed. Yes, you can judge there. Already we have found double e. So I have added just d, my dear students. Die, died. That is second form, and this is called regular verbs. And rule number 2 is there. We have to double the last consonant of verbs having one syllable with one vowel, ending with one consonant before adding ed. Yes, my dear students and my dear teachers, did you get that what is second rule? When there is one syllable verb. How? One syllable verb, that verb has just one syllable and it is being ended with a consonant and vowel in the middle. So then we have double the last letter. Consonant we will double and then we will add ed. So see in this example. Yes, fan, fanned. You can judge there, my dear students and my dear teachers. I have doubled that consonant. This is single syllable and I have doubled it. This is a proper rule. So you must remember it. Okay, no need to cram anything. Just focus on rule. How we can change that, where we have to double the consonant and where we have to just add ed, my dear students. Like grab, grabbed, nod, nodded. Look, my dear students, so this is the way how we can double. Some others are there also. Pat, patted, rip, riped, slam, slammed. Yes, my dear students. So did you judge that what we have done? Yeah, why we have doubled the consonant? Because these all words are single syllable words. Rule 3. Some verbs that end in Y after a consonant, then we have to change Y into I and add ed. Yes, my dear students, this is the rule for I. When you will find a verb that is being ended with Y and before Y there is a consonant, then you will change the Y into I and then we will add ed. Suppose try, tried. There are examples, my dear students. I am giving you few other examples. Yes, bury, buried. You can see that I have changed Y there. Why I have changed? Because there is Y, this R is consonant. Keep remember where we have to change Y. Yes, when before Y, there we will find a consonant. Then we have to change the Y into I. Carry, carried, cry, cried, fry, fried, hurry, hurried, try, tried. Yes, my dear students. So have you got? Good, excellent. So simple past form of some verbs does not end in ed. Such verbs are called irregular verbs. Yes, before we were learning regular verbs. Now what are irregular verbs? Those verbs did not end with ed form. So that are called irregular verbs. We will find all three forms in different shapes. Okay. So simple past tense of some irregular verbs does not change at all, and some verbs also does not change at all. These are also called irregular verbs. See there, beat, beat, burst, burst, put, put, cut, cut, cast, cast, read, read, hit, hit, heard, heard, split, split. Yes, my dear students, so you can judge that first and second form is same. So such type of verbs are also called irregular verb. They does not change their form. However, most irregular verbs take a different form in simple past tense. That already we have learned that. Yes, like bend, bent, break, broke, bring, brought, buy, bought. So there is no dred, my dear students. So keep remember that when the verb is not being ended with dred, so these verbs are called irregular verbs. Fall, fell, fly, flew, get, got, keep, kept, lose, lost. Okay, my dear students, did you get? Excellent job. So let's perform an activity that what we have learned. Let's judge how much we got knowledge about simple past tense. Yes, my dear teachers, say to students to open book page number 94-95 and understand the structure of past tense as regular and irregular verbs. Give them 5 minutes for discussion. After 5 minutes, each student will make sentence using simple past tense. Yes, my dear teachers, that whole structure is given in book. Say to your students, they should open their book and read out carefully. After that, they have to make 5 sentences. Okay. So yes, my dear teacher, pause the video and perform this activity and relaxed environment in your class. I am waiting for you. Excellent job, and I hope you have done it nicely and now you are feeling fresh. Good. So now we will move to an individual activity, my dear students, on page number 95 and 96. Question number 5 is there. Fill in the given blanks with the correct form of a verb. Yes, my dear students, after performing in group shape, so now you are moving to do individual assessments. So keep this whole work on your book and then come back. Welcome back, and I hope you have done it nicely and there is no confusion in simple past tense, my dear students. What's our today's homework? Make 10 sentences in simple past tense. So you will make 10 sentences using simple past tense in your notebook. So yes, my dear teachers, this is worksheet and this worksheet link is given below. You may click it and provide it to your students in printed form and judge that how much knowledge they have got about simple past tense. Yes, so what we have learned today? Today we learned about past tense and its structure. We also learned about regular and irregular verbs. Yes, my dear students, and in this way we have covered up our SLO. Illustrate the use of tenses, simple past, previously learned in their speech and writing. Identify and write sentences that state, negate something or ask a question. Yes, my dear student, I hope you have enjoyed today's lecture and you have got knowledge about simple past tense. So tomorrow with a new lecture. See you soon, inshallah. Allah Hafiz.